Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little unboxing. But first I want to give a shout out to my wife for donating this little microphone to the channel so I can do some of these videos with better audio. Some of them have been coming out with bad audio, so hopefully this helps. So I bought this retro radio um, from Retro Belts, actually. So I was planning on trying to restore the radio that's in the car because it's original to the car, but you know to fix the transmitter that's in there, it's really about the same amount, like the same price as getting one of these radios, and these have the same look. I'm okay with putting a new one in there and not keeping the original one to the car. So when we get to it, this is what we're gonna put in there, and I'll give you guys a little update on what's going on with the car right now, but I think this is pretty cool. It has a retro look. Get this out of here. Okay, and it's just like a full kit. It comes with everything that you need to install the car. Here's the hardware. I think this is the actual plate. This says Comb radio plate. So this might actually be the actual face of the of the radio. Let me set this here to the side. Let's see, there's more hardware, and let's see. Oh yeah, so this is, I honestly thought this was going to be a little bit bigger, but or I thought it was going to be in that box. I think all the electronics are actually in that big box that I took out first, and this right here is the actual face plate that's going to be visible. This is pretty cool. So that's what's going to go through, and then everything's going to connect to here, and I'm assuming that all the electronics that control are in here, but that's the faceplate. So that's what's going to go, that's what's going to be visible with the knobs. The knobs are also in here. Let's try to put this back in here, and I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna, I've been looking for the bottom half of the dash. It's all metal. It's been hard to find, and the one that I found, it was a little overpriced. I don't want to pay too much for it, but I might just take that one out and try to restore it, just sand it down and maybe just spray paint it black again. But I'm not sure yet. Let's put this back in here, because we're not going to be doing this yet. Like I said, there's a couple things I want to do before I actually put this new this unit in there. But like I said, this is actually pretty cool. Looks really good. Let's put this back in here. These are some of the knobs. That, of course, you know, you take something out of the box and then you're just never able to put it back in the way it's supposed to. You know, okay, I think this was on top. So it's right here. Boom. And this right here, it's all the electronics that actually run this little radio. Yeah. So this is the actual box that's gonna run that little face, or that little face is gonna run this whole box right here. Got all the connectors. We'll be able to have Bluetooth. We'll be able to have a USB port, aux port, everything we need. You know, like a modern style of radio. All the harnesses are in here. So when we get to that, I'll shoot a video and show you guys how it turns out. Also planning to put obviously upgrading the sound system. Maybe put a sub in the trunk. Nothing crazy, just something that sounds better than what's in there right now. Because I want to get rid of that aftermarket radio that's dangling on the dash, and then just making it look original. All right, so that's that. We'll get to it when we get to it. All right, guys. So as you can remember, I bought this oil pan, and I have all these gaskets over here that I'm supposed to be doing, but I haven't got to it. And the reason I haven't got to it is because I also want to replace the harmonic balancer, which is, it's down in here, but it's so worn out and it's so old that I can't see any numbers, any markings on it. And I'm, you know, obviously trying to get the timing right on this car. I also want to replace this distributor, so that's part of the build. But first thing, I do want to replace that harmonic balancer. It's probably one of the first things I want to do, and I want to do it at the same time that I do the seal behind it, because I think that's the one leaking. But depending on what seal is in there, I might have to take off the water pump and the I'm sorry, the what's that? The timing belt cover, and also the water pump. So I kind of want to do that all in one, all at the same time, so that way I don't have to go back and forth taking stuff off and putting it back together. So that's the reason why I haven't got to that. And also, so let me show you guys where that radio, the new radio, is gonna go. So the plan is to replace this one. So that little face is gonna fit in here, and all the harnesses stuff, all the electronics is gonna go behind that, and then we can get rid of this dangling thing right here. And the plan is to put some gauges down here, a oil pressure gauge and a voltmeter. So that's what's going on so far over here. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, help me out. I'm trying to grow the channel a little more. But for you guys that have subscribed already, thank you guys, and thank you guys for you guys that also reply to some of my videos to give me some tips. I appreciate that. I know the last one trying to tune this carburetor, I got some good input, so I appreciate that. All right, that's it for now.